At a young age, I was faced with different issues of insecurities. This all started when I was 7 years old and I was bit in the face by my dog. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was taking a shower and it was a school night and I had just gotten out of the shower. My dog, who was a full-bred boxer at the time, was afraid of water. He was drinking the soapy water out of the bathtub, so my mother had asked me to get him out so he wouldn't get sick. I then remember tugging on his collar and calling his name, telling him to stop drinking the soapy water. Next thing I know, as I was walking out of the bathroom and I looked into the mirror, all I saw was red. My dog had jumped up and bit me in the face. I remember screaming, and my mom came running in. She saw my face and then grabbed the closest towel and held pressure to my face. She then called my dad and told him that he needed to come home right away from my brother's baseball practice because we needed to go to the emergency room. My mom then made one of the best decisions of my life, and instead of taking me to the emergency room, she took me to a children's plastic surgeon's clinic. I remember walking into the clinic and all the surgeons and doctors thought I was the toughest 7-year-old they had ever seen. Ironically, I chose to watch 101 Dalmatians while I got over 60 stitches placed all over my face. Luckily, my dog had just missed both my eyeballs and my carotid artery. Being so young, I was so afraid of what I was going to look like. I was afraid to go back to school and be made of my new scars. My parents had always told me to hold my head held high and to ignore the comments that would be made and the looks that I would have seen because of my new scars. While I was in recovery, a lot of my classmates sent me letters and notes, and this helped me get stronger and prepared me to go back to school. When I went back to school, I did get a lot of different looks, but most of my classmates were quiet about my scars. Here and there I would get made fun of, but I would just try to ignore the comments. Luckily, growing up with a lot of help from a derma, my scars have healed pretty well and naturally. The plastic surgeon who stitched up my face told me that I would definitely need to get plastic surgery when I was older. That was not the case for me. Today, almost all of my scars have healed naturally and are unnoticeable. On occasion, people will still notice them and ask me about them, and I will gladly tell them my story. Today, I no longer care about what people think. My scars have made me who I am, and I have become a stronger person because of my experiences. I have realized that it does not matter what other people think about yourself. It only matters what you think about yourself and what you see in the mirror.